congratulations on the win. I know anytime you can go up against an in-state foe, it's nice to get the win. What impressed you most about how your team was able to get it?
I just like the way we competed tonight. I really like the way we competed. We did some things that weren't so great. You know, we struck out a lot, but I thought when guys had opportunity on the bases early, whether it was getting an extra base on the ball in the dirt or something that was available there, we took it. And I thought that was a difference early on. We really were aggressive coming out of the gate, and that's something that we need to build on and kind of stay at. We had some really good bunts, a lot of good things within the course of the game, but I just like the way we competed. I like the way we finished the game. You know, a guy hits a home run, is going to pimp it, and our pitcher, he shows a little something there, a little fire down inside, and comes back and finishes it.
You mentioned really just your pitching staff today. There was a point in this game where you retired 15 straight Indiana Hoosiers. What really, for Ryan and even Ethan Larison in this game, what did you think really was just so key to them being on such a hot streak it really seemed this afternoon?
Well, I think anytime you come out in that second inning and get that 4 spot, then Ryan followed that up with 3 zeros. So the momentum stays with you the entire time, and then Ethan comes in and was really, really good. You know, I pushed him too far. I wrote on my card there when he went out that last inning, and I pushed him too far. But same thing, he just didn't give them any momentum, give them anything to think they'd get back in the game. And then after Tristan gives up the 2-run homer, he shows a little fight and snap and really made some good pitches after that.
Offensively, you were able to get a lot of your first at-bats on base, able to get base runners early. Where Indiana tonight, they didn't get their first batter to reach until the 8th inning. What did you like about your team's offensive approach specifically in this game?
Well, early on when they were giving us some opportunity, I thought we took advantage. I thought later on, though, in those middle innings, even though we got them on, we didn't do much with it. You know, I even thought about bunting there at one point in the 6th or 7th with 1 out, against that lefty that was down on the side, just to try to get a guy in scoring position, see if we get a 2-out hit. I just felt like we stagnated, and that's why the pitching was so important. Those innings where we didn't do a lot with that guy on base, they really held the fort.
What did you think was the biggest takeaway from tonight that you'll talk about with your team? I know you just broke it down with them, but before you head to Champaign this weekend.
Well, we talked about earlier this week that the bottom line is the first month is kind of survival and figure out who you are. From here on out, it's whether or not you can go out and take advantage of opportunity, and that's really what we've got to build on tonight.
Coach, thanks for the time.
Thanks, Luke.